Then the third thing that I want to share with you is to make sure that you make time to study. You see, it is not enough to attend lectures. It is important you make time to study. And this is where I hear people with a lot of excuses. And you know what I'm going to say about your excuses. You see, people attend lectures and that's all. I've had people who tell me that, oh, Nhyira, me, I don't get time to do anything again. Oh, it is the live lectures now, then that is it. I'm like, that is not enough because we don't have a lot of time during that live lectures. It's 3 hours per session, and we're going to be running 12 sessions plus some additional sessions. But the live sessions alone is not enough. So you need to make time where you sit down to study on your own, solve questions on your own. And so beyond attending lectures, you have to consciously prepare a study plan which you would discipline yourself to follow and study on your own. And this is where people will come in and say, oh, Nhyira, I'm a busy person. I'm a single mom. I'm a single dad. Nya, 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 nya. I am a business person. Da, 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 da. I am this. I am that. Listen to me. Nobody cares about how busy you think you are. And I say this all the time because I can empathize with you. I understand you have to go through a lot of hurdles. I understand you have a lot of responsibilities and a lot of things that you have to do as an individual to become successful. But if you want to pass the ICA examination, you want to pass your ACCA examination, you've got to be willing to make some sacrifices. And I say this all the time, on the altar of success, there must be a sacrifice. You have to be willing to give up something. So if you sit there and you're like, oh, I don't have time to study. Oh, I am a busy person. Oh, I am a busy person. I'm a busy person. I'm a busy person. Then it will take forever to become a chartered accountant. And some of you, your promotions are on the line. Some of you, your next level is on the line. Some of you, your life has been stationary for some time now, all because you have not chartered yet, because you've put other aspects of your life on hold because you want to charter, then you can move on with other things in your life. But this journey is becoming discouraging and things are not moving as you thought they are supposed to move. Why? Because you keep on giving yourself excuses. So, in as much as you will be attending lectures, you have to also make time to study on your own. That is the only way you can take your life to the next level. That is the only way you can walk into the exam hall and not be shocked. That is the only way you can walk to the exam hall, work with speed and accuracy, know what you are expected to do, write it the way you are expected to write, and most importantly, pass the examination so you can take your life to the next level. I tell people this, you can do this thing in 2 years. Hell, you can do it in a year. If only you are willing to make some sacrifices. If only you are willing to be dedicated. But the problem with a lot of you is that you have excuses. And so people don't study. They're going to just sit down, walk around, Saturdays and Sundays, chill around, da 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 da. A week to the exam, then they hear about intervention here, intervention there, intervention here. I say this all the time. Intervention classes are not for students who have not been studying. Listen carefully. Intervention classes are for people who have been studying all this while, and that session is for whoever that is facilitating it to just bring out some things and help them to identify their weaknesses, their difficulties, and polish them so they go into the exam and write the exam and pass the examination. And that is why we don't do intervention here. Because during our executive leadership masterclass, all we are doing is polishing our students. Because throughout the sessions, we have identified these are their problems. These are the topics they don't understand. These are the areas that they have problem with. Okay, these are the things that we need to let them really understand very well. And so during our executive leadership masterclass, all we are doing is polishing our students. That is why we don't open it up for public consumption, literally, or we don't allow external students to join our executive leadership masterclass, because it is a session that we have dedicated now to spend with our students. Listen to me. Don't wait a week to the exam, 2 weeks to the exam before you start learning, before you start being serious, before you start doing something for yourself. Start studying now. Spread your session across. And that is why we have opened our portal. You can start studying. Go enroll in our course and start studying. Use our summary videos. Use our complete videos. Start studying before our live lectures. Let us assist you, hold your hand, provide you with the mentorship that you need so you can pass the examination. Listen to me. You have been doing this. Some of you have been writing the exam and you've been failing. Have you sat down to ask yourself why you have been failing the exam? Have you sat down to ask yourself why you don't seem to be making any significant progress? Some of you just blame the ICA. Oh, ICA is difficult. Oh, look at how loaded the question is. Oh, look at the English they are using. Oh, look at the information in the question. It is an examination. And an exam requires to have some level of difficulty based on the competency required by whoever that is taking the exam. And so it cannot be to your standard. It has to be to internationally accepted standards. But the problem is that many of you are not studying. All you are doing is giving yourself excuses. All you are doing is, hey, I am busy. Oh, and I'm my work, and I'm my wife, and I'm my husband, and I'm my mother, and I'm my father, and I'm my this, and I'm my that. Nobody cares. And that is where I tell my students this. Yeah, you want me to be empathetic, right? You want me to empathize with you that, hey, I get it. Okay, I get it that you are facing challenges. I get it that you have other responsibilities in your life. But ICAG, ACCA, the exam committee, when they sit down certain questions, they don't ask themselves, oh, what kind of students do we have? No, they don't sit down and say, oh, our students are busy people. They are corporate executives. They don't have a lot of time to study. So let's set the question in such a way that, they can come in and write the exam and pass. No. So nobody cares about how busy you are. Nobody cares about the load, the hurdles, the pressure you have, the things you have to go through. When the exam committee sits, they are asking themselves just a couple of questions. Number one, what is the competency required of this paper at this level? Number two, what kind of questions can we bring that will meet the International Professional Qualification Examination standard? Because there are standards that they must follow. So nobody cares about your difficulties. Nobody cares about your excuses. Nobody cares about what you have to go through. All I'm trying to say is this. If you want to pass the examination, you have to sit down to study. Listen, this is not the 2013s, the 2014s, the 2015s, where you can just sit down and do some shabo, solve some ICA past questions and go to the exam and pass the exam. No, the quality of the examination has reached that level where only people who have truly studied are rewarded. Only people who have really sat down to go through the syllabus, to practice questions, to understand the principles are going to pass the examination. So if you sit down and you don't do anything, by 3 days to the exam, a week to the exam, that is where you start doing something, then you are going to fail the examination. So I really want you to be serious. I really want you to start putting in the work, putting in the efforts that will position you in order for you to pass the examination. And most importantly, take your life to the next level. So in a nutshell, what I'm saying is this. It is in your hand. You decide what you want. You decide how you want this to be played. You decide whether you want to become a chartered accountant and when you want to become a chartered accountant. You can do it in a year. You can do it in 2 years. You don't have to take 10 years to be a chartered accountant. You don't have to take 5 years to be a chartered accountant. If you are willing to make some sacrifices, you are willing to be guided, you are willing to be mentored, you are willing to drop your ego and see yourself as a student, I can guarantee you, you will go to the exam hall, write the exam with confidence, and most importantly, pass the examination. Head on to our website, NhyiraPremium.com, enroll in a course today and start studying under my mentorship. As I said, If you have written the paper over and over again, and you're looking for something that would really help you to give you the exact blueprint you need to be able to pass the examination, then enroll in our Nhyira Premium Platinum program, because this program will give you the exact blueprint that you need, help you to identify what your challenges are, and you'll be studying directly under my mentorship, and I'll be guiding you, holding your hands with the team here as we prepare you to go to the exam hall, write the exam with confidence, and most importantly, pass the examination. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you during our live calls.